What's up, beautiful people? My name is Nasibi, and this is the Come Up. Oh wow, a book. I did not see that one coming. If I was to write a book, I think I would write a book about, I think first of all it will fall in the category of self-help, because niko a lot into, helping, yourself grow and, being a better version, and being a good force for the world. So yes, it will fall along those lines. I've never thought about it actually, so. Have I ever had an idea? I just think I'm not that innovative, honestly. The way I come up with an idea, acha nikwambie the biggest business idea. And it's not my fault actually. Like in school, tulikuwa tunajaribu kufanya biashara and all. And then unachapwa ama unakatazwa ati inafaa uko unasoma. So hiyo ilikuwa inabamba. So anyway, I remember in I think around class 4 or class 5, I used to draw, kuchora artistic drawings. So I will draw my friends, not hata ikuwa inakapo, but nilikuwa najaribu for class 4 student or something. So I used to draw and then na stick kwa Manila hapo hivyo nyuma, and then nauzia watu, nauza 50 bob. Yeah, nikapata ma customer. Unfortunately, walimu wakanipata, wakasema na exploit finances za watoto or rather za wazazi wao. I don't know what that was all about. So I stopped. I'm pretty sure I've had a couple of business ideas, but nikikuwa form 2 vile Quickmart ilikam, nilikuwa naambia deskmate wangu naweza buy shares Quickmart. That time nilikuwa naona Quickmart moja and I saw a lot of potential. Ningebuy shares hiyo time manze. Sasa hata tungekuwa hapa. Manze sasa singekuwa hata nafanya music, sasa ningekuwa kwingine. So I don't know if that counts as a business idea, but it's something. Niko na ile, I have this funny there's this funny songs za comedians. They're not actually artists. Ule nikaendaje? I don't give a damn. Samko ngoma. I don't give a damn. Ilikuendaje man? Nimesahau. But siwezi kumbuka because I really hated it because I just felt like it was ilikuwa bashment, like si msanii man. Uni mtu anafanya comedy, alafu anataka kusema yeye ni artist. So there's that. But artistic songs, I don't think there's a song I don't like. Yeah, there's always something there. Yeah. Which sport will they invent next? Yeah, that's a very good question. I think there's already a kutwak iko. So no, there's a twerking sport if I'm not wrong. Or at least kuna competitions za kutwak. I will say I think kutakuwa na competition ya kick men, kick each other in the ball. Kwa nani anaweza withstand your pain. Because I think that's what they're aiming at. Because boxing ilianza na uso, anaweza withstand more pain, naanza kwa na endurance ya kupiga mse mwingine anguke. Ikaenda slapping. Iko tu in the same line. So sasa hivi manzeo unapigwa sehemu nyeti na unakaza au unapiga mwenzako anakaza hadi mwenye anashinda. Like fertility sahi, no one cares about fertility. So I think that's safe to say to the next sport. Hiyo ni idea, but hiyo ni business idea. As I say sport, I was cheza mimi basi. Definitely high school. Shout out to my beautiful people who are in Kamsinga. Hapo hivyo ilikuwa military of some sort. So my experiences manze ni kibao manze. Sitataja walimu wote, lakini experiences hapo hivyo mostly ilikuwa kutandikwa unapigwa. But I actually still have very bad dreams about it. So watu wali traumatize actually. Na me was one of the good students, just so you know. So wale walikuwa wabaya manze, kwa sure manze wako na nightmares, disaster yo. So anyway, this time niko form 1, niko clueless, mimi nimekuja. So and I think the transition was very weird because now nilitoka primary ulikuwa unaambiwa no running in the hallways. If you finish your work, put your head on your desk, so unalala. Naenda form 1 wamenigeuzia. Anasema instead of walking is supposed to be running. So no walking on the walkways, ironically. Or you know, no sleeping in class, you know. Na nimechoka man. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's 8 p.m. I have to sleep kidogo. But anyway, walikuwa wanatukataza. So this time nilikuwa form 1 mwalimu wetu alikuwa anasema tupeleke vitabu staff room a mark. So mimi nikamaliza assignment late hivi nikasema acha tu nipeleke, haja ningoja hadi kesho nipeleke. So nikapeleka hivi, mimi sina ubaya, natembea natembea hivi kwa giza tu hapo hivyo, nikaenda staff room. So nikiishia hivi nakutana na mwalimu mmoja, alikuwa mwalimu wa rugby, alikuwa big hivi manze. After hiyo nilipata growth spurt nikikuwa like form 4, so I was still very small. So hapo hivyo anatawa over hiyo, alafu ni mluya, so mdishi proper, so ni big hivi. So anauza kichana, unaenda wapi? Nikamwambia mwalimu alikuwa ametuambia before nimalize the statement. Sidhani ilikuwa ngoto, alinipiga ngumi kwa kichwa, ngumi kaa 3 hivi 4, polite, nikatoroka, nikakimbia nikarudi class. So I think that was actually my first experience. Nilishtuka, nilikuwa like yo, vitu huko zinaoperate differently, you know. Yeah, but I've had way more terrible experiences. Yeah. In 3 words. So this was my first question sentence. I'm at 3 different words. Let me say, I'd say honest, authentic, and happy. Nikipewa ox nacheza nitangoja Ekinoti. Na promote hapo hivyo msanii mwenzangu, because I usually feel very weird listening to my own song, so it's very hard for me to go and put as my song for people to listen. Hata mabishto wanasema oh Nasibi tuweke ngoma yako, please don't, but okay, it's okay. Nianze ku apologize kwa Anika. Mimi nimefanya nini mimi? I'm an angel. My siblings will say so. Sasa nifikiria wamenifanyia nini? Oh yeah, kuna kitu yenye one of my siblings, not mentioning who, aliniambia juzi Kenya alifanya tukiwa watu hii. So nikasema tu wewe Mungu ndiye atadili na wewe, kwa sana it's beyond me. So tukiwa watu hii, I really wanted a dog, a puppy. So tuka convince mother na father wakakubali, so we got a dog. So wenye tulinunua mbwa ni wenye tulikuwa shule, wenye tulipata hiyo mbwa ni wenye tulikuwa shule. So we got the dog from one of our neighbors around, walikuwa na stay around, not very close but walikuwa na stay around. So kwa hiyo dog tukafurahi, but sana we were in school, so we used to go to school and come back and play with it kwa day school. And then weekends ikifika, of course tuko nayo. So day fulani tunaamka, sijui kilikuwa tukitoka shule. I think tukitoka shule tulikuwa tunatoka shule afu tunakaa mkona mbwa yetu ilikuwa inaitwa Nala. So nakaa mkona Nala hayuko. So tukajua manze ametoroka, so tukakuwa devastated, tukaambia mapero manze nani alitoroka. You know, na tulikuwa tumestruggle kumpata. So nikajua after that we'll never get another dog. So nikaumia tu hapo. Nikasikia vibaya. Hiyo story kesha. So later on, I think hata this year ama last year, that sibling of mine tells me that since yeye hakuwa shule, alionaenda ta take care of your doggy. So akapeana. Akupeana, alirudisha mali ilitoka na kutuambia for I don't know 10 years. So yeah, that was pretty mean, but yeah, it's no big deal. It made sense, but you know, angetuambia tu. Yeah. Okay, I'd say 2022 last year. So what happened was I didn't celebrate it that day, but 2022 I had a very weird beginning of the year, being sick na vitu issues to most. And then so 2022 is when I actually got into the industry. So 2022 I did my first gig March 9th, Move Cafe. My birthday is usually March 3rd. So 9th after nimeperform, a friend of mine, a chick came, akakuja mbele, akasema anataka kuimbia msee happy birthday. Kila msee akaniimbia happy birthday, and then walikuwa wamebuy cake, wakakam nayo, tukakata. Yeah man, it was special. Guitarist ningosha mnamjua anaitwa Shadrack, pianist anaitwa Sam, drummer anaitwa Mugambi, na bassist anaitwa Machuka. So Machuka was actually the very first my first friend tukiwa vile tulihama tukakuja KU in 2005 huko hivyo. So he was one of the first people that I knew. Tulikuwa naishi the same street. So he was very kind, very chill, and a very smart person. So tumekuwa friends for as long as I can remember. If you tell me to put a specific date, I can't even remember. So tumekuwa friends for as long as I can remember. He's still an artist, you know, like visual artist and all. So yeah, so that's where I met him. We were in the same primary school, but of course amenishinda like 3 or so years. I mean, amenishinda 3 or 4 years. So we were in the same primary school. Akamaliza akaenda kamsinga. So mimi nikamjoin kamsinga, nikiingia form 1 kwa form 4. So he was like, you know, guardian angel, kwa sababu unajua vitu ni nyingi, vitu zina happen hapo hivyo. So ndio alikuwa msee wangu, alikuwa ananichunga during that time. And during that time ndio nikajua kumbe pia napendanga music. He was in the school choir. So me, unfortunately, me siku go the music path in high school, but he was in the school choir, so I knew that he liked music. So when I got my first guitar nikiwa form 2 and I didn't know how to play it, you know, alikuwa anakam kunionyesha, though siku pick up then. But yeah, so we've had that kind of relationship. Yenye ananisaidia, ananipea advice. Hata endo for most of high school alikuwa ananipatia, for most of my first year of high school alikuwa ananipatia advice on how to navigate high school and go towards university, you know, and like do a good career. So yeah, so that's Machuka, my bassist. Shadrack, my guitarist, tulipatana naye university. Tuko in the same class mpaka sahi. It started out, how did it start out? Yeah, I was supposed to record. I was going to play my song to Dili, mwenye alikuwa nafaa nirekodie na unakungoja. So I didn't have sikuwa na stuff fulani kwa guitar inaitwa kepu, sikuwa na kepu. So I don't know how I knew Shadrack plays the guitar, but somehow nilijua. So nikamuomba. That was in 2021. So nikamuomba, so nikaenda kwake. So kwenda kwake nikamwambia, because at that time nilikuwa like sikuwa najua kucheza guitar vipoa. Alikuwa anajua kucheza better. Nikamwambia, I have this song. Try and play it on your guitar and let's hear how you play it, because you know you play better. So akacheza, nikamwambia, was like, hey, that's your song. Like, yeah, that's my song. So it's pretty nice. Nikamwambia, hata unacheza guitar vipoa. So tukaanza kupatana, jam sessions. So actually the first gig that I was supposed to do, the one for March 9th, ilikuwa tu iko mimi na Shadrack, because at that time nilikuwa tunajua Shadrack nilikuwa tumepractice naye all my songs, all my original songs, so nilikuwa tuende naye. So that's how it started. Yes. So limit na university. Sam na Mugambi au ni mabeshte tayari close. So nikasa mimi niliingia sasa kwa hiyo friendship yao. They are neighbors. We stay in like different estates, but hizo estates ziko karibu. So we used to cross paths from time to time. Kena kucheza futa, ama kena kucheza basketball, ama kukiwa na something yenye natuleta pamoja, maybe a play in church or something of the sort, or a program kitu kama hiyo. So tulikuwa tunajuana atu ile tunajuana. So they were initially in another band, and I had a friend who was also in that band. So I used to tell this friend of mine, I don't know if you can get your band to come and do a song with me, like niimbe and then wacheze. I've always wanted, at that time I'd never played with a band, and I always wanted to play with a band, like ilikuwa kitu inaniwasha. So nikamwambia, I sent her my songs. Hiyo time sikuwa nime-release ngoma yote, ilikuwa tu zile audio za phone. So nikamwambia tumia sawa kwa band and tell me what they think. So akawatumia. So I don't think I ever got a response then, but now time nili announce niko na gig, that friend of mine was really excited, and sasa akaambia Sam. So akaambia Sam, niko na boys wangu wako na gig, na ukitaka unaweza mchezea keys. So Sam actually plays the drums and also plays the keys. So akaambia Sam akasema, no problem. So Sam nika-invite Sam akuje one of the jam sessions. So akakam. Tukicheza Sam akasema, by the way, hapa hivi kuna kitu poa. I have a friend of mine who plays the drums. So Sam Mugambi
akaambia Mugambi. So I think that night, so at that time nilikuwa nisha release sasa, ilikuwa ni release na kungoja January, and then now that was around February before March to late February. So akaambia Mugambi akanicall akaniambia yo Morris nyaje, nikamwambia poa sana, hiyo ngoma ni yako? Nikamwambia ngoma gani? Akambia na kungoja. Nikamwambia akasema wow, hiyo ngoma ni poa, ndakuchezea. Akasema correct. And that's how we met up, took a practice, and we did a very first performance March 9th in Move Cafe. It was nice. It was really nice. It was a new experience. But looking back, of course, it was very elementary. But yeah, at the moment, and even now, you know, seeing the growth is just beautiful. The most recent one in Mefanya, we did it in the Velvet Arc in Ruiru. So actually what happened is, ilikuwa na gig February, was it 21st? Yes, February 21st I was supposed to have a gig. So we practiced for that gig. Na hiyo gig that we practiced, yani we had a lot of time, like we practiced, and the set was compact, and it was amazing. But sasa organizers wakakosa kuleta instruments zote. So it's just the life of a live performance. Such a lot of vitu tu mbaya tu zinaweza kufanyikia. So anyway, wakosa kuleta instruments zote. So I ended up doing an acoustic set. So the guys were walikuwa wamejam, kila mtu alikuwa amekafirika, kila mtu alikuwa demotivated, because now you're like, yo, you're putting a lot of work in, but you're not getting the same energy back. So vile niliwaambia sasa tuko na gig nyingine, sasa hiyo ya me, hiyo energy yote yenye ilikuwa build up from then ikakam trickle in. So we did the practice. So we just revisited, or rather revised the set that we had. So tuka practice tena. And also the growth, I just think the growth is amazing. So we actually did a very compact set. Another one yenye naweza sema arguably ilikuwa karibu kufikia hiyo is one we did last year December 3rd. So Kinoti alikuwa na release his EP inaitwa Green Room. There was a launch, so we organized and I was one of the performers for the launch. Pia hiyo manze tuka practice, and the sound was amazing. Yani kila kitu, yani ukiangalia hivi Sam anasema keys iko sawa, ukiangalia Shadi anasema guitar iko sawa, Machuka anasema bass iko sawa, Mugambi anasema drum set iko sawa, mimi nikiimba hivi nasikia kila kitu iko sawa. So we were just so happy, you know, and the crowd was amazing. Kila kitu ilikuwa poa. So it was such a beautiful performance. Yeah, so those two. Nothing, exposure. Pigwa yo Nasibi ni aje ambaye niko poa sana manze. Me I've seen your stuff na naipenda ambia manze, nashukuru sana. So event, niko na event hapa hivi, nataka ukam lakini sina budget. So manze mimi nakupata tu platform. Actually platform, yes. So mimi nilipo na platform. Mimi nakupata tu platform ukam perform, you know. Na kuna wasanii wengine hapo hivyo high end wasanii wenye wanalipwa. Unajua wanalipwa kwa mtu hizi piga gig for free. So anyway, it happens. Yeah, so the least I've been paid is nothing. Kuna Instagram and kuna TikTok. Hizo zote ni platform. So you can't tell me you're paying me with a platform, you know. I'm gonna lipa na exposure niko na TikTok, man. So yeah, so is that. Hey, I have a couple. So niseme tatu. Sindio? Niseme tatu. Kuna inauma lakini nitazoea. It's such a true song. It's those things that people don't say, you know, especially men. And I think that's what I love about music. Like there are certain things you'll never find a man talking about with their friends. Hata waisema, haitaitoka kwa mdomo. But akiimba, asema kila kitu and more, you know. So I really love Inauma. It's hands down one of my favorite songs. Napenda ingoma ya Kinoti itwa Nitangoja na sitachoka. Such a nice song pia. Yeah, nimesikiza sana. I also love this song by Bensoul na Zinia Manase. Inaitwa Cheesy. Nobody else can match my energy. Cheesy kama yeah. It's a really nice. And Zenia really delivered. Like, you know, I don't hear Zenia singing a lot of Swahili. So Temalimba Swahili, like, ilikuwa like, she's actually really good. So yeah, off the top of my head, I'll say those three. I would be a basketballer. Best believe I used to play basketball. Yeah, I think I would professionally have gone that direction. I would wish to, instead of having 24 hours a day, I have like 74 or 76 or 78 or 80 hours a day. More time, more ideas, more productivity. And it's like saying now, instead of living, maybe I was supposed to live up to 100. Instead of living up to 100, just give me like 3 times more. Like, just give me 300. It's a good question. I feel like, okay, it's just a theory anyway. I feel like they're very talented people together, but some of them are also some of them are more talented than the others. Of course, it's clear that everyone brings something to the table, but there are some people who are bringing more to the table, you know. And sometimes growing as a group, I wouldn't say, I don't know how to put it. I wouldn't say necessarily growing as a group. I would just say the opportunities that maybe they will not get because of their, you know, because they are a package, you know. So maybe Savara can go further as Savara than as Sauti Sol. And I'm not saying that about them before they started. I'm saying it right now. Like, Sauti Sol has been a good platform for them. Hiyo Sunday platform. Wamekuwa platform, Sauti Sol imekuwa platform poa for Savara, imekuwa for Chimano, for Polycarp. If Polycarp started singing alone in 2005, you know, angekuwa na as much traction as he has had right now, you know. The fact that alianza kuimba solo after Sauti Sol, I feel like it was a plus. So I feel like maybe they're not, and from what we've seen, it's not something like si kitu bad blood kind of thing yenye tumekosana blah blah, because they actually have a very good relationship. Ben alikuwa anasema wanaenda therapy in one of his interviews, you know, like it's a brotherhood and they have worked for that relationship. But maybe there are certain things that Bien can achieve as Bien and not as Sauti Sol, which is also okay. Yeah. Swali mzuri. Niko president, honestly, I will work more on the young generation and the men of the generation. It's not like I have anything against women. I'm just saying that right now men are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you know. Like, I feel like tunalalisha in some way or form. Like, we are tunaanza kuchukua ideologies zenye si zetu, you know, and we're starting to do things that maybe are not beneficial for us. And if as men, if we are not strong, you know, emotionally, mentally, and all those things, because you hear a lot of these situations that, you know, mtu ana commit suicide because of a football team, you know, and shit like that. Like, it doesn't make sense. So if you're not strong as men of the society, na believe tutaanguka, you know. So I feel like I will focus on the children, of course. So the children should understand, you know, how would I say? Yes, I think I would say the children should understand the role that they are supposed to play. If you play with the curriculum properly, ya chuo, then you actually have a lot of control for the next generation. So yeah, I actually focus on the curriculum just to see if there's a problem in the artist's world. I'll deal with it from a curriculum-based in school perspective. Yeah. I don't want to say I don't like responsibility. I just don't like pressure. It's something to pressure. Kuna pressure, man. So you you're 22, you're 23, you're 24, unasikia mzazi anataka grandchild, wewe mwenyewe bado ni child, so sijui anataka grandchild utoe wapi, you know, ama anataka anakuambia hey, na siku uleti hata wasichana, you know, uleti wasichana hata unaonanga tu unatembea na the boys na utembei na wasichana manze, what's going on, you know. There's this other pressure ya chuo, like after you finish university. I haven't finished university, but after you finish university, I've seen it happen to my siblings, I've seen it happen to my friends. Unamaza hivi chuo na what's your plan? Hata sija graduate bado, nangoja ku graduate, but everyone is on your case. So una find that hauna hata time ya kufikiria what is it that I really want, mimi nataka nini, you know. It's always mama alisema fanya hivi, dada alisema fanya hivi, bro sijui ya nani aliniuliza kama naweza enda hapa, you know. So it's everyone wanting to be in your life and control your life, and you end up making terrible decisions and you end up wasting a lot of time. Imagine kwa msee aliingia chuo kufanya med juu ya buda yake, you know, and it starts very early. As soon as you hit, kuna wenye mwanzo high school like 17, as soon as you hit 17 and your parent is like, you nataka ufanye medicine, nataka ufanye architecture, nataka ufanye sijui pure mathematics and sijui nini, na kana nataka kufanya avocado farming, let me do avocado farming, you know. So yeah, I feel like that's something. To all the beautiful people that have gotten to the end of the interview, first of all, thank you very much. You all are amazing. Nawapenda sana from the bottom of my heart. I have a song that's coming. I haven't told anyone yet, but well, nimeisemea hapa Kizazi Afrika kwenyewe, the come up. There's no better platform to tell it. I have a song that's coming. It might be a little bit different from what you used to, but then again, for the people who really know my content, hautashtuka sana. I cannot wait for you guys to hear it and experience it. And I also have a show that's coming up. I will tell you the details, all of the details baadaye. But for now, stick na hiyo. Kuna ngoma inakuja.